Greetings, 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 greetings. Peace, peace. Check, check one, check one. Can everybody hear me? Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? All right. All right, greetings, greetings. Once again, I am Black. Right here on Serious Minds, RNTV, of course. This is Professor Griff. All right. I want to shout out to the Serious Minds family. Hotep, peace, shalom, assalamu alaikum. Good evening, whatever greeting that you go by. I want to greet you with a civilized greeting in a very uncivilized time. Whatever greeting that you go by. All right. If you're that kind of individual that you benefit from shows like this, whether it's my show, Brother Rich's, Urban X TV, Blue Pill, Red Pill, Supernova Slum, Sonetta, anybody that's on the front lines that I've been soldiering with, if you support independent Black media and you would like to give, of course, you can hit the cash app, that's $ Professor Griff, and you can go to my website, www.professorgriff.me. All right. Okay. Yeah, Quan, you moving kind of fast. If you would like to participate in the survival preparedness class on the 10th of September at 7 o'clock, the cost is $35. You can only register on www.professorgriff.me after April 15th. All right. Go there, register, send a payment, register. I'll put you on the list and we'll make it happen. All right. That's after the 15th. I'm not accepting any money. Don't expect a response from me until then. That's after August 15th. All right. All right. If you'd like to participate in the Alternative Black Studies course series, you can email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com, or you could just go to seriousmindsinstitute.com and go from there. All right. All right. If you'd like to pick up my album, The Energy Code, all right, you can do that by going to www.professorgriff.bandcamp.com. All right. The next video is about to come out. I'm happy to say that. The remix, The Baptized, and of course, Stand Up Higher Than I. All right. Yep. Let's make it happen. They got the next 3 videos on deck, so we're going to make it happen. All right. All right, cool. Of course, y'all know my email address, seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. If you have anything to say, all right, if you're one of these angry Negroes and Negresses that's been texting me, yeah, I don't know what to tell you to do. Email me. All right, now I'm going to get into that in a second. I'm going to tell you what these Negroes been talking about. All right, and of course, my website is professorgriff.me. All right, thanks to some freckle face person out there that won't give it up, and they doubled the price. It's almost $5,000 now. All right. Oh, wow. So Stand Up Higher Than I is in rotation on Modern Retro Radio. Okay. Thank you very much for that information. I'll go to Modern Retro Radio and I'll make sure I get you the remix. All right. All right. Ebony, how you doing? Ebony says she is in the schools in Nassau. She says, let's talk. Ebony, my phone number is 678-557-2919. Without any further delay, tonight's subject, we're going to talk about this beautiful line that I heard some cooning ass Negro say of Professor Griff today. Listen, do me a favor, put your children away from me. Put them to bed, put them in the next room, whatever you got to do. I don't even want them taking part in this conversation tonight. Can y'all do that for me with all due respect? All right. 678-557-2919. All right. Okay. All right. Tonight's conversation It's entitled, "The Steak Ain't Worth the Sizzle." The steak ain't worth the sizzle. All right, before we get into that, shout out to all of them brothers and sisters that attended the Return of the Gods this weekend. Give thanks. Shout out to all those individuals that was responsible for putting it on. Shout out to all of those brothers and sisters that stepped up to the plate and represented, all right, by holding on to the mic firmly and doing what MCs should do. Thanks to all those that honored us, and thanks to all those that were honored. Queen Afua, Tassili, some other people, along with myself. Raku, I think. Who else? I think just us four. All right. So, let me set this up. All right. Did you put the children away? Oh, thank you very much, Mac. So Mac know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, help me out, Mac. MACC. Talk to me. Did anybody see D.L. Hughley's interview with Vlad TV? Did anyone see D.L. Hughley's interview with Vlad TV about Professor Griff? Okay, so you did. Oh, Mr. Jones, Lamar Jones, we need to talk, bro. Call me a little bit later on. Yeah, I went down there, man, but the line was so long, man. I had to go home, bro. But we'll talk about that. Lamar, I got you, bro. So you didn't see it? No. So what I'm going to do, for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to play it. Okay? Okay. Now, oh, you didn't see it either, Quan. Okay. So I'm just asking the people, should I be a little bit disturbed? Should I be a little bit bothered? Should I be a little bit upset? Should I be a little bit of anything? All right, he is a man. On one hand, I'm talking about Vlad, the Russian Jew. All right? Here's a man that don't know me. Here's a man that reached out through 3 other people just to get a hold of me, just for me to be on Vlad TV. I didn't really know what the platform was, because I don't really get it. I saw Lord Jamar on there, and I love Lord Jamar. So I said, okay, if Lord Jamar is on there, then it must be cool. Let me go. I went, and y'all saw the Public Enemy interview with Professor Griff on Vlad, right? You saw that. Some strange reason, Vlad put the interview back out when the whole shitstorm happened with Nick Cannon. Why Vlad did that, I don't know. But all of a sudden now, everyone's coming up out of the woodworks now and want to talk about Nick Cannon and Professor Griff. All right. And why do these comedians and all these other people feel that they have to answer them particular questions when they are talking about a situation and individuals that they don't know? Let me not say that. Both of them, the 5 people I saw on there that mentioned my name, well, mentioned the situation, not my name. D.L. Hughley mentioned me in a very distasteful kind of way. And I hope somebody that know this Negro is watching so you can take this and send it to this Negro. And I need you to get my fucking name and my phone number right. It's Griff, Griff. All right? My phone number is 678-557-2919. Once again, 678-557-2919. So Vlad had me on there. I did what I said, did the interview, whatever. But he replayed it and put it out when the shitstorm happened. And now he's inviting all the other people onto his platform. And now all of a sudden, Professor Griff becomes the litmus test. Okay, I got you. Down low Hughley, D.L. Hughley decides to go on there and run his fucking mouth about somebody, myself, who he don't know. He don't know. And we're going to get to the bottom of that. Because you don't know me, dude. Let's get that clear. Let's get that straight. All right? You don't know me. Don't pretend like you know me. Because you don't. All right? So now, so you go on there, you talking to a fucking white Russian Jew about a situation you know absolutely nothing about. But what I can say, in all honesty, in truth, if I'm being transparent and very and real, right, to you guys, when I heard it, Vlad didn't have anything negative to say about Professor Griff. Did y'all hear it? Vlad didn't have anything negative to say. As a matter of fact, Vlad said, I talked to Professor Griff and I asked Professor Griff about the Jewish situation, about being anti-Semitic and all this kind of stuff. And Vlad he started to talk about the conversation that we had. All right. So it was like Vlad didn't have anything negative to say. But when now D.L. Hughley started running his fucking mouth, all of a sudden there's a certain kind of energy that shifted and changed during the course of the conversation. But I don't want to run my mouth. I want you to hear it for yourself, and then you tell me. All right? Okay.
Well, you mentioned Nick Cannon. And this is a weird one for me because Nick is actually my friend.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
On my show.
Hold on. Let me get it right. Hold on. Now, brothers and sisters, family, I can't help now. Hold on. Wait. Where am I at? I can't help if these people start messing and toggling and messing with the system and all that other kind of stuff. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything. Don't be sending me no crazy, stupid ass messages. Like we should do this and we should do that. Shut the fuck up unless you're going to do it. Plain and simple. Dusty ass niggas don't run shit in America but they fucking mouths. Don't own a goddamn shoestring factory. But you want to tell people like me and Nick we should have our own and we should have our own infrastructure. Shut the fuck up. Plain and fucking simple. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker say I'm not the one to mess with today. Shit, I wasn't a motherfucker to mess with yesterday. Fuck y'all think this is? Now let's see if this works.
Well, you mentioned Nick Cannon. And this is a weird one for me because Nick is actually my friend.
Yeah,
and who's been on my show tons of times. Me and him, he's helped me through some personal issues in my life. I helped him through some personal issues. We've talked probably on the phone as much as we've talked on camera.
Sure.
And then he did that interview with Professor Griff. And me and him haven't talked. We were supposed to talk that day, and we couldn't connect.
He's too busy at synagogue to talk to you right now.
Too busy at the synagogue. So I'm not really going to say my feelings about him because me and him haven't talked yet.
Sure.
But when you first saw that interview, what did you think?
When I first saw the interview, I was like, what the fuck is he doing talking to Professor Griff? That interview could have never gone any other way than it did.
Family, let's just say this and family. Let's just say this in all fairness. I'm gonna let the 5 minutes play out and then we're gonna go back. Is that cool with everyone? Okay, because that statement right there, that's enough to make you want to go see a motherfucker. For real, but anyway, I'm not gonna be no emotional sensitive dude. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna talk though. All right, we gonna talk.
And the fact that you didn't understand that was, if you get kicked out of Public Enemy because you're anti-Semitic,
too extreme,
probably you shouldn't do it.
Right. I've interviewed Professor Griff before.
Yeah.
And I've actually asked him about the anti-Semitic comments. He goes, look, this was part of a bigger interview. This was just a thing. This was my mindset back then.
And that would have been, but
it wasn't like he didn't really, it was Nick talking more than Griff.
Right.
Nick was pretty much holding the torch in that conversation.
Right. And I didn't understand. Like if you have somebody like that on, you already know that it's going to have a certain bend to it. So you have to be prepared to challenge some of the things he says. But nothing. There was zero. There was zero to be gained from it. And Nick really has to understand this. Nick is the host. You know, before America's Got Talent and The Masked Singer, Nick is accepted in the general market.
Mm-hmm.
He was on CBS radio. You can't get more general market for a black. There are very few black people that can do what he does. You got to decide if that's what you want. You can't be the host of The Masked Singer and these general market shows and then have Professor Griff on and think that audience isn't going to have a reaction.
Yeah. Well, I think with Nick, I think he struggles with, his success on the commercial side of things.
And he wants it edgy.
Versus being remembered as an icon to the black struggle.
Sure. And I get it. But let me tell you something. You can't be general market and then wear a turban looking like the Swami from Big. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't be general market. That is your bread and butter, literally. Like talk shows, radio shows.
Yeah.
You
I think
you can't walk around and I think that I've noticed that some people resent the things they don't have.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel that Nick wants to be like a Harry Belafonte. Someone who had a great deal of commercial success, but also spoke out against the struggle. But it's a line between those two. And listen, he came on Vlad TV and talked a lot of shit. Like he said a lot of edgy things.
Right.
But not quite as edgy as what he did.
Well, because look at the person
Griff.
he was talking to.
Right. He's talking to me.
Yeah.
Look at a white Jewish guy.
Right. So it didn't look like it was insidious. It looked listen, and he put it back out. The interview was a year ago.
That interview was a year ago?
It was a year ago. It wasn't
new.
And he put it back out.
Right.
So
people always blame me about the stuff I put out, but Nick put that out himself.
Right.
On his own YouTube channel, with his own
editing, his own podcast,
his own everything.
He controlled the whole narrative. He could have said, we don't want this out. He could have not.
Of course.
And let's be clear.
Of course.
The only there is no other medium outlet where a guy like Professor Griff, and I love Public Enemy, but what other outlet could he be on besides a podcast?
Yeah. Professor Griff has his own.
That's it.
Little following. I'm not going to say little, but he has his own committed following, but it's not a mainstream following.
And it ain't worth the steak ain't worth the sizzle, baby.
The steak ain't worth the sizzle. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. What the fuck does that mean? The steak ain't worth the sizzle. Ooh. Steak ain't worth the sizzle. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. I'm gonna get y'all back to y'all in a second. I'm just trying to let it sink in. That is DL Hughley on Vlad TV. Give me a second, family. Hadir, you're absolutely incorrect. He's not a Sambo. DL Hughley is not a Sambo. Sambo is actually Sambo, which is the black god. He's not a Sambo. But I know what you mean. All right, let's talk. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. What are you talking about, bro? Do you mean to say me having a conversation with Nick and Nick doing the vast majority of the talking, and we're talking about issues and situations concerning black people, and we're invoking the spirit in the names of our ancestors that have given us this information and passed this information? What steak ain't worth the sizzle, Mr. DL Hughley? I'm just curious as to what you're talking about. So you mean to tell me because you have all of these other people on your show, Nick Cannon, according to DL Hughley, you have all these other people on your platform, but it's cool to have them talking about whatever the fuck they want to talk about, but don't have Griff on? Because if you have Professor Griff on, wow, it's almost like, woo, it's almost like what, motherfucker? It's almost like what? Like what? So who are you saying that I am, DL Hughley? You must know something that we don't know. Who are you saying that I am then? He says, if you're going to have somebody like him on, somebody like who? You see, it's these old buck dancing ass niggas like DL Hughley, cracker ass, licking ass fucking coons like this Negro that want to snuggle up next to white folks and think he got a cushion and a place with them. DL Hughley, let me tell you something, bro. When them fucking crackers are finished wringing your ass out and going up in your ass, nigga, when they done with you, they're going to be done with you. Plain and simple. So we're going to see how that motherfucking steak tastes after they done with you. Talking about the steak ain't worth the fucking sizzle. What fucking sizzle? That shit is a short run, bro. You up in that space with them crackers. That's a short fucking run. Once you done with your 15 minutes of fame, they done with your ass to the fucking curb, and we will never remember your ugly ass. Because bitch niggas like you don't get rewarded by history. Cooning ass niggas like you don't get rewarded. So let's go back over what you said. Disrespectful ass fucker.
Well, you mentioned Nick Cannon, and this is a weird one for me because Nick is actually my friend.
Yeah,
who's Nick's been on my show tons of times. Me and him, he's helped me through some personal issues in my life. Sure. I helped him through some personal issues. We've talked probably on the phone as much as we talked on camera.
Sure. And
then he did that interview with Professor Griff, and me and him haven't talked. We were supposed to talk that day, and we couldn't connect.
He's too busy at synagogue to talk to you right now.
Too busy at the synagogue. So I'm not really going to say my feelings about him because me and him haven't talked yet.
Sure. But
when you first saw that interview, what did you think?
When I first saw the interview, I was like, what the fuck is he doing talking to Professor Griff?
When you first saw that interview, what did you think? DL Hughley's answer is, what the fuck is he doing talking to Professor Griff? What the fuck does that, help me out, family. What the fuck does that mean? How many times y'all been on here with me? How long you been on here with me, Quan? Omari Boxdale, pardon me. How long you been on here? How long have you known me? Everybody else that's been on here, how long have y'all known me? Go back on YouTube and other places and go listen to my lectures. I don't even talk about Jewish people. So what the fuck are you talking about, DL Hughley? I'm confused. What is he doing talking to Professor Griff? Like no one's supposed to talk to me? Like what the fuck is it, an in-office memo? I didn't get the fucking memo, did y'all? Like what the fuck is it, like, what is he doing talking to Professor Griff? DL Hughley, I'm asking you straight up, man to man. And I really would like to talk to your ass face to face, but since you a bitch nigga and you want to run and hide, I gotta say it this way. What the fuck does that mean? What are you doing talking to someone like Professor Griff? Like, fuck, I'm fucking lost.
That interview could have never gone any other way than it did.
That interview couldn't have gone any other way that it did. What the fuck? Where did it go? Are we talking about the same interview, the one with me and Nick Cannon? Which fucking way did it go? I'm curious. Please, family, I am begging y'all, help me the fuck out. Which fucking way did it go? Like, which way did it go, D.L. Hughley? I'm scratching my motherfucking head. I'm like, which way did it go? What the fuck? Help me out. I'm fucking curious. Just which way did it go? We laid it out according to what our ancestors have studied and has given to us. All right? Through all the debates, all the body of work, all right? All that we've lived through, all that we've read, all that we've studied, we had a conversation. I did not lead the conversation. I was led into the conversation. I wasn't the one asking questions. I was the one attempting to answer the questions. Am I right or wrong? What are you talking about, D.L. Hughley? I'm curious. Help me out.
And the fact that you didn't understand that was, if you get kicked out of Public Enemy because you're anti-Semitic,
too extreme,
probably you shouldn't do it.
Did you hear what he just said? If you get kicked out of Public Enemy for being anti-Semitic, you probably shouldn't interview Professor Griff. Family, can y'all stop stop typing for a second? Press the pause button. I'm trying to get my line. I was at the grocery store. I had to buy some stuff, and you know how the grocery thing asks you, do you want any cash? And it takes it out your bank account. Well, this is my last $20. I'll give you my last $20. Anybody on here, if you can prove that anything I've said to Nick Cannon, or even what I said back in 1989 in that interview that I did with David Mills, if anything on there was anti-Semitic. No, I didn't buy any cookies. Thanks, kid. Queen V, no. So, DL Hughley, I'm going to give you my last 20, bro. According to the statement that you just made, you said I got kicked out of Public Enemy for being anti-Semitic. Prove to me that I was anti-Semitic, and then prove to me that I got kicked out of Public Enemy for being anti-Semitic. And then if I did, why am I still in Public Enemy? Come on. Would anybody like to speak up for the cooning ass Negro? No? No? Hold on. Gonna take a tack. I'm gonna put it right on Jackson's mask. Right on his head. I'm gonna take the 20. Can y'all see that? 20. I'm gonna leave it right there for D.L. Hughley. Come get it, you cooning bitch ass nigga. Come get it. I'm gonna leave it right there for you. Prove to me that I'm anti-Semitic and prove to me I got kicked out of Public Enemy for being anti-Semitic. I want you to prove that. Since you going on Vlad's TV saying this outlandish kind of nonsense which you absolutely know nothing about, I want you to come prove that. I'm gonna call your bitch ass out like I called Charlemagne the God out, and that bitch ass nigga ran like a Where you at, Charlemagne? Where you at, D.L. Hughley? Corny ass niggas.
Right. I've interviewed Professor Griff before.
Yeah.
And I've actually asked him about the anti-Semitic comments. He goes, look, this was part of a bigger interview. This was just a thing. This was my mind state back then.
And that would have been, but
it wasn't like he didn't really, it was Nick talking more than Griff.
Right.
Nick was pretty much holding the torch in that conversation.
Right. And I didn't understand. Like if you have somebody like that on, you already know that it's going to have a certain bend to it. So you.
If you have somebody like that on, somebody like that, like, who is this person that I'm supposed to be? Help me out, brothers and sisters. Family, help me out. Who am I? What the fuck? No wonder them niggas shake when I come around. No wonder them niggas can't look me in the eyes. Fucking cowards. No wonder they get all fucking jittery. Oh yeah, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? Trying to sound tough with a little bass in their voice. Nigga, stick to telling fucking jokes, nigga. Because I'm not fucking playing with you. Having somebody like that on, what is this somebody like that? Like, who am I supposed to be like somebody like that? Anybody in the entertainment industry that know this Negro? Can somebody tell me, was there a memo going around about Professor Griff? Oh, I forgot. Mr. Denzel Washington, sir. When we were at the party with the Spike Lee, with He Got Game or Do the Right Thing, which one was it? He Got Game. I think, yeah. And I wanted my little picture with Denzel Washington. I'm like, oh man, it's Denzel Washington. I was like, kind of like next in line. I'm like waiting. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to take a motherfucking picture with Denzel. Like, yo, it's my fucking Denzel right there, for real, nigga. That motherfucker scurried off. Could not even get a picture. So we at the little thing because of the film. You know how they have little get-togethers and all that kind of thing. And just kind of, I was like, wow. For real? I can't even get a fucking picture. You don't even want to be seen in a picture with me? So please give me the in-office memo that I didn't get. Give me what was in the in-office memo that I didn't get, that you can't take a picture of me. I can't come around. You can't let me in the meet and greets and the party. I can't. It's like, oh, wow, you're about to have Professor Griff? Okay, yeah. What is it that you fear? What is it that you fear? What is it that you know, D.L. Hughley, that I don't know? My phone number is 678-557-2919. What is it that you know, bro, that I don't know? So you saying I'm too dangerous? Someone said, ask him, but am I too dangerous? Am I too dangerous? If I am too dangerous, then why am I too dangerous? I can't say that. I can't say that. Let's skip that part. So yeah, why am I dangerous?
You have to be prepared to challenge some of the things he says, but nothing that. Have to be prepared to challenge some of the things he says, but nothing that on, you already know that it's going to have a certain bend to it. So you have to be prepared to challenge some of the things he says.
Did D.L. Hughley just say that Nick Cannon, if Nick Cannon's going to have a person like Professor Griff on, Nick Cannon has to be prepared to challenge some of the things that I say? Did y'all see the interview? I wasn't saying that much. So what is it that you're going to challenge? First of all, let's keep it in its proper context. That was for Nick's class that he was taking at Howard University. Do y'all know that? When we did it, there were white people in the room, probably some Jewish. No one said anything. He put out a snippet, and then he put out the full interview a year later. Challenge what? Why don't you come challenge me, Mr. D.L. Hughley? You can come challenge me on the Jewish question. You can come challenge me on the anti-Semitic thing. You can come challenge me on their involvement in slavery. You can come challenge me on anything that you may think that I think about thinking about. Why don't you come challenge me? Since these crackers done propped your ass up as some big nigga in the black community and propped you up, and now you got some fucking kahunas. Now you want to get on here in front of a white Russian Jew and run your fucking mouth about something that you know absolutely nothing about. You trying to sound smart and intelligent. My phone number is 678-557-2919. These kind of Negroes work my fucking nerves. Oh, scared to death ass Negro knowing goddamn well he say the wrong thing and them crackers will get rid of his ass. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't toil over during the first 100 interviews that I did some time ago in reference to the Illuminati thing, laying this out and calling these kind of Negroes out. Because I was there, watched it for myself, taking mental notes. So when I came and did the interviews and wrote the book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop, I knew what the fuck I was talking about because I lived it. And these kind of scared to death Negroes, they know what go on in the music industry in Hollywood, and they scared to tell it. Motherfuckers are telling it now because the cat is already out of the fucking bag. I said it years ago. Years ago. Now everybody want to say it.
But nothing. There was zero. There was zero to be gained from it. And Nick really has to understand this. Nick is the host. You know, before America's Got Talent and The Masked Singer, Nick is accepted in the general market.
Mm-hmm.
He was on CBS radio. You can't get more general market for a black. There are very few black people that can do what he does. You got to decide if that's what you want. You can't be the host of the Masked Singer and these general market shows and then have Professor Griff on and think that that audience isn't going to have a reaction.
Okay, family. Let's bring the emotion down and let's reason with one another. Do I disagree with that? With what D.L. Hughley just said? No, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. What D.L. Hughley just said was absolutely correct. But Nick wasn't thinking Nick was going to get the reaction that he got from not only that audience. See, he's careful when he says that audience because he's afraid to say he know that Jewish people run and control not only social media, but media in general, Hollywood, the music industry, and I could run the rest of it down if y'all got a few minutes. That ain't hard for me to do. So, but Nick didn't know he was running into that. I don't know why Nick held the interview for a year. Stop asking me that. I don't know that. But when he did put it out, Nick, we didn't think that it was a regular, normal conversation that black men have in the barbershop, wherever. It's a normal, regular conversation. Facts, Griff. They should read the book, The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews. Right. So I'm saying to y'all, no one knew that this particular thing was going to happen. Nick didn't know that. Nick is 20 years younger than me, y'all. Oh, give thanks, Queen. A queen from Africa. Give thanks, Queen. Nick is 20 years my senior. I would have not walked that man into the front, on the front lines, with me leading him on the front lines, if I thought this blowback was going to happen in the way that it happened. I would not have done that to Nick. I didn't lead the conversation. Now, if I knew we was going to have that conversation, I probably would have talked to him ahead of time and let him know the repercussions that came against me for simply mentioning some things 30 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? I just met Nick a few days before that. The brother, if you ever meet him, most of y'all be like, yo, this dude is a real good dude. This is a solid dude. He's not cocky. He's not heady. He's not high-minded. He's not self-centered. He's a lovable, beautiful brother. Caring brother. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, Nick led the conversation because I'm thinking this is for his class. Let me just pull back and let me just kind of have a normal, regular conversation. And we did. I don't even know how we got on that particular subject. But I'm saying to you, for D.L. Hughley to say something like that, it must be so. And I don't think D.L. Hughley knows that the situation with me and Public Enemy has some hills and valleys and some rough turns and whatever, almost like a relationship between a man and a woman. But yet I've been back in Public Enemy, and I don't think dude know that. Because if I was out of Public Enemy, I would have never been there to get the inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Am I right or wrong, family? Then I would have never been there to receive the Grammy. So I don't know what dude is talking about. And the way he's coming across like every Jew on the planet hates Professor Griff. Stop that, bro. Stop that. I got Jewish rabbis' phone numbers in my phone right now. Not only rabbis, I have some other people that we could talk to. So come on, man. Chill with that, bro. Don't try to paint the picture like Professor Griff is this running around just hate all white people and hate all Jews and want to kill them all. The fuck? I don't even know what's wrong with these kind of Negroes, man. As a matter of fact, I do know what's wrong with them. Spineless fuckers. Stepping fetching is fucking turning over in his grave listening to this Negro and his dumb shit. Somebody like Professor Griff. When have I ever blatantly got on here on my own fucking platform or anybody else's and ran my fucking mouth without proof as to what I'm saying? Talk to me, y'all. When? I'll wait on that answer. Thank you. No, I want, yeah. That's a jazzy cup. What the heck? Okay. Thank you, Miss Soleil. So when have I ever got on this platform or anybody else's platform and just ran my mouth and couldn't prove what I say? I said recently, 2 weeks ago, I can prove everything that Nick said on his own fucking platform. Come on. And these motherfuckers ain't came yet. I'm waiting. But this conversation is not about Nick. It's about Negroes like D.L. Hughley. Now, he ain't the only one. There's about 5 of these conversations that I've heard recently from Negroes like this. I cannot wait to see these fuckers. It's 9:50. The program's supposed to end at 10. Let me just say this before I get off of here. And I don't give a fuck who you go run and fucking tell. Matter of fact, I want you to scurry the fuck along and go tell them that Professor Griff said this. When, not if, when I put my army together, all I need is 1,000 brothers. That's it. Fuck that. I'll take 600 brothers and 400 sisters. When we get it together, all you bitch ass, Uncle Tom ass, Coonan ass niggas better run and fucking hide. Trust me, you better. There's not a motherfucking rock that we gonna leave no fucking stone unfucking turned looking for your ass. We're gonna hunt you motherfuckers down. Any and every fucking where we gotta go. Cause you bitch niggas are getting in the way of our fucking freedom. And we're tired of your fucking bullshit. And everywhere you go, we're gonna get in your motherfucking grill. I need 1,000. That's it. I need 1,000 men and women like myself. If I could duplicate myself 999 times, niggas like D.L. Hughley would not get in front of a fucking white Russian fucking Jew and run his motherfucking mouth the way he's running his fucking mouth. Trust me, he won't. Aren't y'all tired of this fucking bullshit from coon ass niggas like him? Nigga, you treading some dangerous motherfucking turf, nigga. For real. Okay. I got 1, 2, I got 3. All I need is 997 more. That's it. That's it. Trust me, man, you better pray that I end up old and fucking decrepit some fucking way, man. Because if I swear, if Allah give me the strength, man, that I'm able to fucking breathe and fucking walk, nigga, we gonna track you motherfuckers down. I swear. I fucking swear on my mother's fucking grave. I swear. You motherfuckers don't deserve to call yourself black and walk among us, man. You traitorous ass fucking treasonous ass fuckers. We tried all you motherfuckers for treason. Fuck you do is run your mouth because white people gave you a little fucking platform and made you a big nigga. Now all of a sudden, brothers like myself come along and stand up for the truth for our people, and you want to get on this motherfucking platform and shoot me down. Nigga. I'm 60. Hopefully I'll live to be a fucking 100. I'm coming after these motherfuckers if I'm 99 and a half with fucking one leg on fucking crutches, with one fucking eye, all right? And the last bit of hair on my fucking nuts and under my motherfucking arm, I'm still coming. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck off my platform. Yeah, you better be cool, Griff. You know they watching. Well, get your bitch ass off of here and make room for them so they can come on here with the fuck I'm saying. But bitch niggas like this need to be dealt with. For real. Aren't y'all tired of this shit? Cooning ass nigga after fucking cooning ass nigga after cooning ass fucking nigga running their fucking mouth to white people. I have an open fucking door. Anybody can call me, meet me any fucking where. You can challenge me on any fucking thing I said. Bitch niggas.
Yeah. Well, I think with Nick, I think he struggles with, you know, his success on the commercial side of things.
And he wants it edgy.
Versus being remembered as an icon to the Black struggle.
Sure. And I get it. But let me tell you something. You can't be general market and then wear a turban looking like the Swami from Big. You can't do that.
Right.
So now you're going to diss the Hebrew Israelites, right? Where my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters at? Y'all need to check this fucking clown. What do you mean you can't wear a turban? Why do people get to dress however the fuck they want to dress? Whether it's a religious dress or just a corny ass cracker dress or however the fuck they want to dress and nobody say anything. But why you got to get on here and talk about Nick's turban? If Nick want to wear a turban, scarf, or whatever the fuck he want to wear, that's his prerogative, bruh. This week, we're going to be talking about baking fucking cookies. So for all you motherfuckers that can't handle this talk, come back in a couple of days and we'll talk about fucking baking cookies and crushing herbs and lighting fucking incense and eating fucking couscous. All right? If you can't handle this conversation, fuck out of here and then we'll talk some other time. Where my Morris Science brothers? Where's my Sunni Orthodox Muslim brothers? Where's my brothers from India that wear the turbans? So, D.L. Hughley, so we shouldn't just respect our ancestors and go in the way that we've been given? What are you talking about, man? Oh, Allah. See, most of y'all Christians and other folks, you pray for your enemies and you hope that they see the light. I don't pray for my enemies. I pray that Allah, God, gives me the strength to destroy my enemies. I'm not praying for my fucking enemies. So if you on here looking for that shit, that ain't never gonna motherfucking happen. Not with Professor Griff. I pray. Can I just get my motherfucking hand around a motherfucker's neck like that? I'm not praying for my enemy. I'm not. I pray for the death of my fucking enemies. Imagine me praying for my enemy to give the enemy more strength to oppress me. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't built that way. See, some of you lame ass motherfuckers are built that way. That ain't gonna happen. Did God pray for his enemy? Her enemy? No, God destroyed his enemy, her enemy, right or wrong. Where did you ever see in the Bible where God prayed for his enemy? We ain't talking about forgiveness. Stop the fucking bullshit, y'all. Don't get what the fuck I'm saying confused. I'm not talking about forgiveness. This motherfucker ain't seeking no fucking forgiveness. I'm not gonna forgive anybody that's not seeking forgiveness. The fuck I look like? What the fuck do I look like, man? You ain't even seeking forgiveness, but I'm trying to forgive you for some shit that you... Fuck out of here, man. Y'all got shit twisted, man. Y'all got shit twisted. Fuck out of here, that bullshit, man. Not that dude.
You can't be general market. That is your bread and butter, literally. Like talk shows, radio shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can't walk around, and I think that I've noticed that some people resent the things they don't have.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel that Nick wants to be like a Harry Belafonte, someone who had a great deal of commercial success, but also spoke out against the struggle. But it's a line between those two. And listen, he came on Vlad TV and talked a lot of shit. Like he said a lot of edgy things,
right?
But not quite as edgy as what he did.
Well, because look at the person
Griff.
he was talking to.
Right, he's talking to me.
Yeah,
look at a white Jewish guy.
Right. So it didn't look like it was insidious. It looked. Listen, and he put it back out. The interview was a year ago.
That interview was a year ago?
It was a year ago. It wasn't
new.
And he put it back out.
Right. So people always blame me about the stuff I put out, but Nick put that out himself.
Right.
On his own YouTube channel, with his own editing,
his own podcast,
his own everything.
He controlled the whole narrative. He could have said, we don't want this out. He could have not.
Of course.
And let's be clear.
Of course.
The only there is no other medium outlet where a guy like Professor Griff, and I love Public Enemy, but what other outlet could he be on besides a podcast?
Yeah. Professor Griff has his own.
That's it.
Little following. I'm not going to say little, but he has his own committed following, but it's not a mainstream following.
And it ain't worth the steak ain't worth the sizzle, baby.
The steak ain't worth the sizzle. I have a little following. Out of the millions of people that my life have affected, I got a little following, just a little. When the shit pop off, Mr. DL Hughley, Mr. Vlad TV, we'll see how little my following is. Bring it, motherfucker. Let's just see how little it is. Let's see how little it is. My phone number is 678-557-2919. We'll see how many people stand up like real soldiers. Bring it. Let's see. I'm begging you motherfuckers, put it to the fucking test. Come on. If this little Professor Griff guy is so minuscule and don't really mean much and he has a tiny little following, why is it that my presence put fucking fear in the hearts of these grown motherfuckers with money and fame and all these big followings? Why my name put fear in your heart then? Why my presence put fear in your heart? What is it about Professor Griff with his little following that puts fear in your heart then? If I'm an insignificant nude agenda, if I'm just this, whatever, why when my name is mentioned, you motherfuckers scurry along and get fucking scared? I'm waiting to hear. Talk to me. What is it then? I'm waiting to hear it. What is it? C. Diggs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Professor Griff can mess up the bag. The truth that I stand on will disrupt this thing. The cover will be pulled off of these people, and we'll see who the real culprit is. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. Thank you very much, Mr. D.L. Hughley. Really appreciate that. I will be waiting. You and I'll take you and Charlemagne the God, both of y'all at the same time. Come on. Let's make it happen. And if you want to bring 4 or 5 more flunkies with you, let's make it happen. Me and Nick Cannon have yet to have another conversation. I'm putting a document together to send to him, as y'all already know. I'm not going to break my word to him. I'm not going to break my word to you. More so than that, I'm not going to break my word to myself and the Creator and my God, all right, that I pray to. I'm not going to blast Nick on any platform or any interview that I do. I've turned down over a dozen interviews because I'm not talking to anyone. Now, I do have to admit, I am going to talk to a couple of more science brothers. I'm going to talk to a couple of Hebrew brothers, not the violent ones, the other ones, because the violent ones came against me. That's something we're going to talk about a little bit later on, though. So, and we're going to get to the bottom of this because I'm just trying to figure it all out in reference to these moves that are being made and watching people, how they making their move. And I've been going through this shit for 30 years, and I ain't never seen this much fucking hoopla. So they distract us with allowing these 2 chicks to put out this song, WAP. So now we distracted. So now we're not having a serious conversation no more. Now we're talking about somebody's rotten ass fucking crotch now, right? So we got to have that conversation. Then we got to go deal with that. So now that becomes a distraction. And then the bomb, I mean, the explosives that happen in Beirut gets our attention on the international scale. So now we're not focused on China. We're not thinking about the election. There's no such thing as a motherfucking pandemic anymore because motherfuckers are acting like it don't even fucking exist. All right? So all kind of shit is happening. It's all a whole bunch of shit to distract you. And at the height of everything that's going on, this nigga want to get on here and talk about Professor Griff. Dude. Killing me, man. I got to get out of here, but my phone number is 678-557-2919. I'm not going to get off here and end this by saying, excuse my language. No, fuck that. No, gems. No. I don't. No. I keep trying to explain to people, man. Y'all, I try to tell y'all the backstory, but y'all ain't want to listen to Griff. I try to tell y'all the backstory. There's some people on here that I know personally that's on here right now. But And I could do an interview with them and we understand what we understand. But I did an interview with Nick Cannon, whom I just met that week. So I don't know him like that. All right? What I do know of the man, I already expressed it in this broadcast, that he's a beautiful brother, a very sincere and honest brother. I think the whole situation blindsided him. It didn't blindside me because I've been going through it for 30 years. Tamika Gibson, thank you very much. Really appreciate you for that. Anyway, like I said, you're not going to find me on here talking about Nick like that because I'm not going to do it. I want to have a conversation with him in person. And then if we see fit, we could come and do it together, or we could do it separate and talk, whatever. But I don't mind if Nick called me right now and say, yo, these Jewish people want to talk to us, yada, 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 fly to LA, blah, 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 blah. I'm there. I'm there. But I don't get no phone call like that. If my wife is watching, I am going to read this on Thursday's show. We were having a discussion and we were talking about the people, like Tamika Gibson said, people don't study. They don't study. They just run their mouth. They hear one or two things and they run their mouth about things. Somebody hit me up today and I had to block. I had to block 5 people today. Well, I didn't see the WAP video, but let me say this. Well, shut the fuck up if you haven't saw it. So I said, listen, don't run your mouth about something that you haven't seen. Stop, press the pause button, go watch it, and then we can have the conversation. Well, I do what I want to. Why the fuck you contacting me then? So, in closing, DL Hughley, you're dead ass fucking wrong, bro. If DL Hughley, if you had put your phone number out there for 16, 17 years, like Professor Griff puts his phone number out there, before I got on Vlad TV running my motherfucking mouth, DL Hughley, I would have called Professor Griff, or I would have just shut the fuck up and told Vlad, look, you know something, bro? That conversation is a little bit too sensitive. Let's talk about something else, man. I don't know Griff. Vlad should have said, well, I got Griff's phone number. Let's call him. Vlad, call me, dude. You got my phone number. If I ever get a chance to go back on Vlad TV, which I don't think I'm going to have a chance to. Listen. I'm a $155 at best. 60 years old. Why the fuck are y'all afraid of me? I don't aggress anyone. I keep to myself. I try to help anybody that I can help. I try to be fair. All right. I'm open to corrective criticism. But like Erykah Badu said, I'm sensitive about my shit. So come on, man. Nah. I'm just a no-nonsense individual, and I'm not going for the bullshit. Plain and simple, man. Plain and fucking simple. And if you, DL Hughley, think I'm going to sit back and watch you talk about me and you absolutely dead-ass fucking wrong, and I know you can find somebody that got my phone number and say, yo, Griff, let's talk, bro. Cool, where you want to meet? It's fucking unacceptable, DL Hughley, and the rest of you fucking flunkies. So Thursday, I'm going to present to you these 2 assholes, these Christians, running their fucking mouth about me like, I'm like, wait a minute, what? As accessible as I am, you would think that my phone would be blowing up like, yo, let's call this dude and see what the dilly, what's happening, what? before y'all do these podcasts and all this other shit, it's like, well, goddamn. I think I'm accessible. 678-557-2919. Can somebody text me to see if this shit still work? Because I'm hearing all these people run their mouth about me, man, but I don't. Thanks to all the people that gave donations. I really appreciate that. For hitting the Cash App last night from Brother Rich's talk. We talked about WAP on Brother Rich's show last night. It was a beautiful conversation. Shout out to Brother Rich. Shout out to Black Dot. I started my conversation off last night quoting Black Dot. Black Dot said they take the lowest essence of what we have to offer in our culture and they give it maximum exposure. And that's the way we led the conversation off with that and a Minister Farrakhan quote. Minister Farrakhan said these rappers can make one song is worth 100 of his lectures. We have to be mindful of what we're putting out among the people. Go watch Black Magic 363, me and Brother Rich last night. All right? Family, I'm not going to keep going with this D.L. Hughley thing. I just think it's disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? And even after this, if he want to contact me and talk, let's talk. But trust me, man, I'm bringing that thing, and I'm bringing my crew, and then we can talk, bro. We can talk. Breaking news. Professor Griff of Public Enemy. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. More news at 11. Fuck that. No. No, that's not the way that's going to sound. No, I'm sorry. Nope. Anyway, I love you all to life, family. All right? Last words. When they come, not if they come. When they come. And you know they coming. You know they're coming. When they come, and I know how they coming, and I don't leave them motherfuckers dead at my motherfucking doorstep. May the earth reject my body. You could kill the revolutionary, but you're not going to kill the revolution. You touch one, you touch all. Peace.